Hello everyone. Today, I want to talk about a very important topic that I'm sure many of us can relate to: overthinking. It's that constant loop of thoughts that keeps playing in our minds, making us anxious and stressed out. It can affect our work, our relationships, and our mental health. But the good news is that there are ways to overcome this habit and regain control of our thoughts. The first step is to recognize when we are overthinking. We need to be aware of the signs, such as constantly worrying about the future or the past, replaying conversations in our heads, or imagining worst-case scenarios. Once we are aware of these signs, we can take action to stop them. One of the best ways to stop overthinking is to practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of being present in the moment and focusing on our thoughts, feelings, and sensations without judgment. It helps us become more aware of our thoughts and emotions and teaches us to observe them without getting caught up in them. Another effective way to stop overthinking is to challenge our thoughts. We need to ask ourselves if our thoughts are based on facts or assumptions. We need to question the evidence for and against our thoughts and try to find a more balanced perspective. This will help us to avoid catastrophizing or jumping to conclusions. It's also essential to take action when we notice ourselves overthinking. We need to do something that distracts us and gets us out of our heads. It could be anything from going for a walk, listening to music, practicing yoga, or talking to a friend. The key is to find something that helps us relax and takes our mind off our thoughts. Another effective strategy is to create a plan of action. If we're overthinking about something we need to do, we should create a plan of action and break it down into smaller steps. This will help us to feel more in control and reduce the likelihood of getting overwhelmed. Lastly, we need to practice self-compassion. We need to remember that it's normal to have negative thoughts and feelings, and we're not alone in this. We need to treat ourselves with kindness and compassion, just as we would treat a friend who was going through a tough time. This will help us to feel more confident and reduce our stress levels. In conclusion, overthinking can be a challenging habit to break, but it's not impossible. By practicing mindfulness, challenging our thoughts, taking action, creating a plan, and practicing self-compassion, we can reduce our overthinking and regain control of our thoughts. It's important to remember that we're not alone in this, and that it's okay to ask for help if we need it. Let's start today and take the first step towards a more peaceful and mindful life. Thank you for listening.